Today, I'm going to be making the most unperfect start to Minecraft. And what does that mean? That means that instead of making an entirely new world, I'm just going to be flying thousands and thousands of blocks away because I don't want to lose any of my progress in this world. Now, I have three main rules. The rules are, 1, I'm going to be chucking all of my items surrounded by obsidian and within a chest in the inside of that obsidian. The second rule is I want to have an established base because where I live currently is in this small little shed, and in comparison to this beautiful, beautiful village that I have crafted over an extended period of time, it just kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. But I've had enough. And why have I had enough? Because I essentially I want to have a fresh start. So that's why we're going to be starting this series of the most unperfect start to Minecraft. Now, I do have the waypoint mod activated, so if I do find a nearby village, I could probably end up TPing home if I decide that I want to come back to visit. But I'm just going to leave this place to it. There are no rules saying I can't come back. But for the sake of the series, I say that we just get on with it. What I had envisioned with this village, which you should be seeing clips of now, is I was going to make a little just like a little road where I connected it to that one. So this was going to be like a major town, and then there was going to be a village just like that over there, which I was also going to slightly do up. But, I mean, a village isn't going to be as great as a town now. So I think that we should travel off in this direction here, and just see where it takes us, basically. Let's get on with it. So, goodbye, lovely, lovely place that I have made. Hold on. We have to deal with this absolute creep. Anyways. So, without further ado, let's say goodbye to this place, and let's get to flying. Now, what I would like to do is just have a humble beginning, which is why I'm calling this series the most unperfect start to Minecraft. Now, if you were looking for something a little more chaotic, that is completely fine. I'm sure that you'll find somewhere. But if you do seem to like this so far, like and subscribe, because I'm sure that we're going to have many, many magnificent builds coming in the future. But as you can see, the chunks here, they are really just having a hard time loading in and catching up with me, because I am at the speed of light, if you will. Oh my gosh, already we are at 3,500, but since we are in the middle of an ocean, that's not going to be very ideal. So I say that the next bit of land that we see is where we will end up, whether it's a desert, an acacia biome, a dark oak biome, whatever biome it is. Mushroom! Okay. This might be a little bit difficult. Is there any other... Nope, it's just a random mushroom island. I'm not too sure about that one, actually. So, because that's going to be quite a difficult one, I'm not going to be able to do anything, no resources, anything like that. We're going to keep going until we get to the next biome. Okay, I see land, So, I'm assuming, since I'm going to keep to my promise outside of that mushroom biome, this is where we're going to be starting our new home. Now, if I could just land somewhere safe, that would be absolutely wonderful. But I am just going to grab these sheep very, very quickly, so then that way we will have a bed. Because not that this is in hardcore, but it would be pretty unfun to die already. I'm pretty sure I saw another sheep, right? Yeah, there we go. There's a green man. Ooh, what's he gonna do? Absolutely nothing. Bam. But what I'm thinking of doing, just for now, is clearing out this little island that we see here, because there are dark oak, there are oak. There's a decent amount of trees. Obviously, we can already see that there are jungle trees over there. So I think this is where we should call our new home, on this little island here. And we can always branch out and connect to the outer islands as we see them. So, as promised, every single thing minus this food and the 4 wool and this, of course, we are just going to be throwing in there. Every single bit. Okay, so now that we have put everything in there, as you can see, everything is in there minus our book and quill, because I consider that sort of like a little diary. And obviously the obsidian and the few pieces of wool that we just collected. Now I think it's time to cover this thing in obsidian. So then that way there is absolutely no going back. Think of this as like a little chest beacon. In a silly little weird way. Okay, there we go. Everything now is locked in to the max. So, let's just punch some wood. I want to go and get my axe instinctively. What I think my game plan, just for now, is to just... Out of all the mobs, it had to be a witch. Goodness. Alright. Oh, and she's seen me. Great, that's absolutely fine. This is a mighty jewel. If I die here, it's completely fine because we have reset our spawn. Fuck. Okay, that's completely fine. That's fine. That's fine. Because that just essentially means that we're really getting the true start. Fucking... I'm gonna get you now. Okay. Come on, witch. Now it's a real 1v1. Oh, she missed. She didn't miss. Nice, okay. So, anyway, as I was saying, I think that we should clear out this island just so we can get a vague lay of what we're looking at here. And then we can eventually move on to building structures and stuff like that. So, without further ado, let's get to tree chopping. You know what, actually, I've already had enough of using these wooden tools, so I think, just to sidetrack very, very quickly, very momentarily, I'm just gonna make a little place where we can collect some cobblestone, so we can at least have stone tools and we can kind of have our mine already set up. As we continue to mine, I want to at least try to get a stack and some more of cobble, just so then we can have enough to establish some stone tools and possibly even a living situation. Okay, so now that our pickaxes, our two wooden ones, have broken, this is all of the cobble that we have gotten, which is a little bit less than I was expecting, but it will all be beneficial. And hopefully we can get to clearing out at least some of this island. And then once we've done that, we can make sort of like a floor plan. And then I'm going to be showing you guys my absolutely wonderful, impressive... Boring! A floor plan isn't necessary, but it's very, very helpful. It's one of the things that I used when I'm making a house. And it also helps you decide like if you want extra rooms and stuff like that, but I will show you more on that when we get to it. But for now, we get to chopping. Oh! I was just placing down some chests, and this guy decided to say hello, so let's say hello back to him, I suppose. Give me your bones! Okay, cool. So, we have cleared out this small section here. Now, it's not really what I was expecting to be done so far, but that's okay. Just in case we run out of food, because we do now have less than a half stack. So I'm thinking, why don't we get rid of all of these little pieces of grass and see how many seeds we can collect, and try and set up a little mini farm just around the edges here. Oh, listen mate, this guy hates gardening apparently. Excuse me, coming through. Let me just use you as my new knife block, thank you. Okay, now that we've gotten rid of that, we can continue with collecting as many seeds as we possibly can. At the moment, it's not looking good. 3. I don't want to die, and I also don't want this place to get blown up. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make him explode in the water. What is this? Mob Central? Alright, cool. Now, hopefully, we have 2 bones. So that's what, like 6 bone meal? So even if we don't get that many seeds, we can grow our farm pretty quickly. I think that's all of the pieces of grass. We have 5 seeds. So I think I'm just going to make a little wooden hoe. Just double checking that I haven't missed any. But we're going to make a little wooden hoe. And then I think somewhere just along Here maybe, just because the land is flat enough to be in line with the ocean. Okay, now we have our little farm established, as you can see. It should grow a little bit, so I'm thinking about using these bones to make bone meal here. And hopefully then... Nice, so... Now we have a slightly bigger farm. That is great. Now our farm has doubled. Okay, so what I'm thinking is if we start along the edge here, and we can always grow it like more inward, but for now I think just growing it along this edge is going to be a really, really good start. Do you know why? Because this farm is going to be the most amazing, hugest farm you've ever seen in your entire life. Oh my gosh, I've turned my back for 2 seconds to put the random assortment of items into our chest, and Mob Central has indeed returned. What the hell is going on here? Oh, maybe we can get a music disc, because that is one thing that I do want to do in this playthrough. Oh my gosh. Is eventually get all of the music discs, because I think that would be really, really cool, and then rank them. Jesus. Come on, skeleton. Oh my god, there's like 1,000 of them over there. What is this? Bone Island. Oh. What the hell? Why is there so fucking many? Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I miss my armor. I miss my armor. I miss it. I've lived a very privileged life with my armor. I mean, granted, I had to work very, very hard for it, but still. Yeah, fight each other, not me, you dickheads. Well, at least now we have some more bones. Every single time I come up onto the surface, there's just 1,000 more mobs happening. So, hopefully that creeper over here doesn't come over and blow us up. Beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Creeper, for accepting social distancing. I would like you to take a bath with me now. So, now we need to get rid of all these fucking guys. Oh, fucking hell. It's literally one mob after another. Okay. Fuck chopping down all these trees. We need to light this place up pronto. Are you joking? Oh, come off it. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. One mob at a time, we're gonna cleanse this fucking island. Fuck. Okay, come on then, lads. Beautiful. Okay. Now, we shouldn't have any more fucking mobs on our island. We should be able to just chop these trees down. In peace. Fingers crossed. Okay, let's use some of these for our farm. Just so we can expand that, because that'd be really, really good if we had a decent food source going, especially at the rate that everything is going here. Lovely. Now, our farm has increased by a ton. So, I think we'll be fine now to just leave this. Leave this to all just grow. But we're going to start expanding it outward, just so ever so slightly like that, just so we can plant it all down. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, now let's make a couple more axes, because those 2 axes, well, nearly 2 axes, only chop down these few trees. So I'm going to make a few more of those, and then we get to it. Okay, chat, I know I said the next time that you would see me, it would be about something important. However, I think it would be a good idea if we smelted some of our oak wood, since we have tons of it, and make some charcoal, and then therefore make some torches, because this place is not very safe, as you saw just now. Okay, so now that we have those smelting away, we should hopefully be able to have some some torches very, very soon so we can light up this entire island, and then therefore we can continue working in peace. Okay, so now we have some of it lit up, and that looks pretty good so far. So if we just grab the rest and make as many torches as we can, then that will also help us in our further endeavour to go mining. So now for sure, this whole island should be lit up. Okay, so now that we have slept, we are gonna continue to chop down all the trees. Okay, so finally, that is all of this island cleared. Now it looks so much bigger now that we have space to build. So I think what I'm going to do is clear off this first level, and then we can get to building the outline of our base. Okay, so now that all of it has been taken down to the same layer, I'm just going to get rid of these pieces of sand, and we should be ready to start constructing our house. However, I don't really want to show you all of that. I'm tired of time lapses, and I'm sure you are so far. That's 2 major time lapses in this video. So, with the magic of editing, we can... voila! We have finally taken out all of the sand. Thank God for that. We're just going to replant the sugarcane that I decided to plant earlier while I was chopping down all the trees. Because again, we might as well, while we are waiting for... we might as well do something productive while we wait for our crops to grow. Now, the reason that I've replanted a ton of these trees is because I have an idea for the floor plan where I use a mixture between stripped versions of dark oak, and birch, and their plank variants. And I think that's going to be a really, really nice way to do the floor. As you can see, we have loads of dark oak, which is going to be definitely the main colour that we build the frame out of. But we do this, 6 birch logs isn't going to be enough, and it's not going to cut it at all. So we definitely need to get the amount up for at least these 2, which is why I've planted a ton of saplings, and hopefully we can get enough. I'm hoping for at least a stack of each, because that should be more than enough. I might keep this tree, it adds a little bit of character, because when I'm done building everything, I do want to keep quite a few trees about, but I think for now we're just gonna have to build our outline, and I'm gonna use the sand that we just collected. So I am gonna cook probably 2 stacks of this up, but just for now, just to map out the outline of our house, we should probably cook some of this and also use sand, because if I use dirt, it's just gonna turn into grass, and I don't really want to get confused with my blueprints and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's make a shovel. I'm pretty sure that's where the sun rises every day, because if I turn our shaders off, we can see that the sun is slowly setting in this direction here. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to make our doorway this way, so then that way the sun will catch it. And I'm thinking of building the main bit of the house probably in this sort of area that we can see just in front of us beside our farm. And I think that I'm going to have an entrance this way and that way, and possibly some dimension to it, but I'm not really too sure. So again, with the power of editing, we will have our blueprint done. Okay, so now that we have the lower floor sort of figured out, I think it's time to get it built, and then we can work up on the second floor, just because I've run out of sand to sort of put it out. But this is kind of going to be our bedroom slash something sort of area. We have a walkway, and then there is going to be the upper floor. We've got some stairs that we've got mapped out just here, and on the other side as well from the inside of the house. So we have an outside upstairs and an inside upstairs already figured out. So let's get to building. And now, finally, after about 3 hours, the bottom layer of our house is done. Granted, it could do with some decoration. However, and obviously some interior stuff. But as we continue on, we will get there. We'll get there for sure. I'm thinking for in the future of adding rails along the outside of here, because as much as I really want to do roofing, I'm gonna have this be a super tall thing. And when we're eventually able to get like an enchant table, I'm probably gonna put it here, or maybe even over there. So that is finally our house done. And to preface, before that cut we had so much more, and this is all the cobblestone that we have left. So outside of placing a ton of chests and moving all of our stuff into the house, we're going to be collecting a bunch of stone, and we're finally going to be going to get full diamond. So we now have 13, 14, 15, 16 chests. So if we place those in our little storage room, which is going to be right in here, I think. So if we just place 3 double chests like that, maybe a double chest here, or no, actually, I think if we put 2 double chests here and then sort of put them up on this wall, and that should be enough storage at least for the time being. Eventually I'll probably get around to doing a basement, but for now that's going to be perfectly fine, trust me. So we did not pick up any of our chests, but that's completely fine. So for now, I'm just going to throw everything in, and then probably organize a bit better off camera, just because that would be absolutely riveting content, am I right? And we can finally start going for full diamond. I'm also going to be using the remainder of all this charcoal, and since we have a ton of sticks, it's from all the tree chopping that we've done, we might as well use them up because we practically got them for free. I also think, since this is kind of going to be like our little bedroom area, because I mean it doesn't really need to be too fancy, but I'm also thinking about making this sort of area like a treasure room. Since we're going mining, we're going to need a boatload of torches, so I think if we just crack on with that. So let's go and get full iron at least, and then move on to getting full diamond. And then once we do that, I'm pretty sure we can work on the upper layer of the house, or do something much more exciting, like go into the nether, because the nether, I really hate the nether. I don't like it. It's an annoying biome, but it's very, very pretty, and there's some resources that I kind of want to get, and then we can get to, you know, bigger and better things like the Wither in future, the Ender Dragon, all sorts of things. So if we just head to bed for the time being, I will see you in the mines. So eventually I'm really hoping to extend this and make it so we can run up and down it with stairs and stuff like that, but for the time being, I think we just need to gather a bunch of resources. And would you look at that, there's an ore that we cannot grab, which is absolutely lovely, which means that we should, there we go, we're getting down into the deeper areas, so hopefully we'll run into a cave. And if not, I suppose we'll have to do the boring thing, which is to strip mine. There has to be, like, some sort of, what, like, you know, like a lush cave. I'm pretty sure there's a... Okay, you can call me a fucking Minecraft god, because I just technically predicted that we were going to run into this thing. So I think, just for now, if we just circle back into there, because lush caves usually are in huge caves. I mean, they're a cave, right? So it would logically make sense, would it not? Oh, there's a fucking creeper right there. That's... Okay, I forgot how caving is actually kind of scary when you don't have armor. That's completely fine, actually. Come on, little skeleton. Oh, there's more lapis. Lapis over there. Glowberries. That's really good. Okay. Let's make it so we can go back up here. Okay. What the fuck? Hey. Stop that. Beautiful. Okay, I want to try and dye, even though... Okay, sweet. There is iron right there, but we are just going to hang fire a second just so we can light this up, because I know that there's like Fulbright and stuff like that, but still, it would be super good if we could still light this up so we do not get any mobs. Because mobs kind of suck. Let's be real. Number one mob hater over here, guys. So let's gather this iron very quickly. I'm really hoping that we can get more than what we currently have, which is 4. I know, we're so rich. These blocks are also really, really pretty, and I eventually do want to, I do eventually want to make it so we have, like, every single flower and stuff like that, and eventually I do want to build a museum, but just for now, we definitely need to get the basics done. Which is why the main goal for this episode is to get at least decent armor, even if it's not fully...
Oh, hello there!
Even if it's not, enchanted... What? Why didn't I hit it just now? That was... crazy. Oh! Actually, do you know what? Thank you, Creeper. I appreciate that, you know? Oh wait, that means that hopefully we'll find some axolotls down here, right? Because this is a lush cave and that's generally where they spawn. So maybe if we have enough iron left over, we could try and get the rare blue one. Especially because that's so in line for our idea of having a museum. So let's just patch that up very, very quickly. Stop it. Cool. Alright. So I'm pretty sure Deep Slate, like, sort of functions the same as Cobble, so I'm not really too fussed about using it other than, because, I mean, we're down here, so realistically we're going to have a great time getting resources like stone and cobble and stuff like that. So normally in this, before the new cave generation, I would put my torches on the left, but since these things are so big, I think it's perfectly fine to just place them on the floor, especially since we're at the start of finding our, well, just gathering our bearings, really, you know, trying to make this place somewhat familiar. Come on in, big boy. LOL! Get pranked. You also get pranked. Sweet. I know that creeper spawners don't exist. I tried to see if they did exist before. But unfortunately they don't. So eventually when we get rockets again and stuff like that, we will just have to make a creeper farm. As much as we could get a diamond pick and just get all of our old stuff back, that kind of defeats the point of what I'm trying to do here. What I'm trying to do is just make it so that way it's like starting a new world without actually starting a new world, because especially since we died to that witch early on, that definitely helps, I guess, the illusion of an entirely new world, because we started off with, what, like 3, maybe 4 levels of XP, if I remember. So... Stop it! Thank you. Oh, there's more iron up here, so... we'll just kill this guy. Hopefully he's not a bit of a dick. Oh, and there's iron right there too. Okay, now I really do not want him to explode. Okay, nice. Oh. Okay, let's see what is going on up... Hello? Moaning in my ear like that, bruh. Anyways, so we're gonna gather all of the iron that we can find, and hopefully... How many is it to get full iron? I forgot. Hello? The fuck? I can't quite remember. I'm thinking if we just get a very decent amount... Thank you, Minecraft, for this bigger vein. We now have 13. That is beautiful. So I'm pretty sure we could just strip mine for certain materials, as they've changed obviously where the ores generate. I feel like this is old news, but I don't really look at the updates or anything like that to do with Minecraft, so a lot of this stuff, even though it's been about for quite some time, it's still somewhat new to me. Maybe this guy is down here. Ooh. Okay. Oh, shit. Yep, that's fine. Just miss my chance to attack. What the fuck? Alright. Oh. That's fine. We didn't need this cave the way it was anyway. There's more diamonds down there. What the heck? Okay, so at least we know that this place has a decent amount of fuck, I actually might die here. Oh. That was scary. I know I'm treating this a bit like it's hardcore, but at the same time, I don't really want to die, you know? I feel like that's common sense when you have a world and you're trying to do some cool things, and because then when we do enchant, my god, we can just have, like, say, I don't know, try and get Fortune 3 from the get-go when we get our enchanting table and whatnot. But I know that we have to either go to the stronghold, which is probably going to be after we end up getting the bookshelves, or find some cows, which we might be lucky enough to do in the nearby, like, land that we have by our island, which would be really helpful, to be honest. We need to remember that there are diamonds down there, which is super close to this. Oh, there's so much going on here. Oh yeah, I forgot about the bits of iron up there. Oh, okay. Also, I really love the particle effects that, whatever it is, whether it's this block or it's something else, it's so nice. It's really lovely, it is. It's really lovely. So, because I can see so many diamonds around here, I think what we're gonna have to do is smelt some of this iron and try and get these diamonds. So, let's head back up to the base, if I can remember where it is. Oh, okay, I found our way back. That was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. We definitely need to get at least 2 of these guys. That's so fucking cute. There we go. Right. Now, let's just get out of here. Woohoo! Okay, we made it. Cool. So, let's smelt up everything that we can. First of all, we need to make a lot more because I wasted a lot of it on that. Okay, we might as well use this dark oak because A, there's a ton of it, B, it's not like we're going to fall short of it, let's be honest, guys. And now, we can make an iron pick. Isn't that great, guys? Step 1 of getting diamond has technically been done, which is getting this iron pick. I'm just going to go AFK while all of this sorts itself out, and we can hopefully get a ton more food. Now, all of our iron has been smelted. I made a pick and a sword, just because it would be so much easier to get mobs while it is done that way. And I know that technically the axes are the best weapons to use, but I don't live by the rules. I also think just for now, just so we can get a few more resources, I'm also going to use our other stone pick, A, to use it, and B, not to waste the durability on our iron, because it's not like we're swimming in it, we have less than a whole stack. So let me go and grab that from this chest that I've very lovingly put random crap into. And now we can just sort of like sort that out, and we're gonna make some stairs because it's really annoying to just keep hitting my head like boom, 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 boom. Like, sorry, boom, 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 boom. Who wants to keep hitting their head? Not me. And now we know we're safe, and we're gonna get our technically first diamonds. I know we have a ton, thousands of blocks away, but that doesn't matter right now. I need to remember where the rest of them were. Ooh. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Is that a geode? It is! Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, we are so making armor. So, we're partial to the way of getting full diamond. So I think what we should do for now, just to get our food situation a lot better, is we should definitely sort out a proper farm. As much as I love this cute thing on the edge, it's just not the same, really. I think that we should definitely do an outside like this and use... I think that we should definitely use up a ton of this dirt and just build like farmland around it. Maybe in this direction, because otherwise it will just get in the way of all the surrounding islands. Let's get all of this. Oh, fuck. As we can see, there's a few of these that are already set. The only downside to doing this is it's gonna take ages for them to cross that water, because animals in Minecraft take a bloody long time to cross water.
3 hours later.
So if I just run into the house very quickly and try and find those leads. Beautiful, alright. And now if we sort of just walk them over here, attach the leads onto the cows so that way they don't get too mixed up. And we're actually going to attach the cows onto that. There we go. So for these guys, because we don't have any gates just yet, I think if we just do that and then place the carpet kind of like this, it should work on the both of them. Perfect. Now that that is done, we can now continue with the farm, grow the animal farm, and we should have like 3 different ways to get food. I think we're going to be okay for food for a little bit. Yeah, I definitely think we're going to be fine for food. I forgot about this. So let's grab these, this vein here. Give me yourself. Yes! Okay, got him. Got him. Ah. Oh. Secrets. Okay, let's grab this iron very quickly before we do that. What? How? What the fuck? Oh, I thought that was diamonds. I was gonna say, how did I not see that? What the hell? There's like 1,000 mobs down here.
Hello, mother.
Yes! Oh my gosh. Also, I don't know why that Enderman got angry with me. I didn't even do anything, I don't think, to anger it. What? 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 Hold on. What the fuck? Oh, that's really helpful. Let me get rid of that. What? What the hell am I looking at here? Okay, let's count how many there is actually over here.
Liar!
Well, I think we're set on iron for a hot minute. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. How many are we on? 34. Okay, so we definitely have enough for full iron now. 5, 6, 7, 8. I know this could be done so much more efficiently. Oh, potato! Wait, we need that. Right, let's get these last few pieces and then try to tunnel our way up, if I can remember our house chords. Or try and actually find our way back home, because we have over a stack of diamonds and definitely over a stack of iron. So I think the only way we're probably going to get out of here is by tunneling up. So, let's get out of here. Oh, fuck me. Okay, definitely not that way then. Oh, what the hell? That water was a sign. Okay, these blocks are so pretty. They're so bright in this thing though. Like, the difference, it really shows. Okay, what can I get rid of? That. Okay. Interesting. Where are we? Oh. Oh. Wait. Oh, shit. Where are we? What we're going to do first is we're going to condense what we have in our inventory. So, very quickly, if we just throw that out, we have tons of it anyway. You know, actually, we're also going to make a boat. Why? Because it's actually kind of necessary. Especially if we're going to be sort of going through this ocean to find our home. Alright, see you around, crafting table. And where do we go to find our home? Podzol was here. It's quite strange, to be honest. Let's just... Oh. Get back in our boat, which is apparently waterlogged, which is really weird. What the hell? It's like 2 trees in one. Okay, let's get some watermelon, actually. Change of plan. Let's get watermelon. Oh, I tell you what we could grab, though. We can grab these cocoa beans. Okay, beautiful. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. If this is the same mushroom biome that we found at the start of the episode, we should be pretty darn close. Because if there's a, yeah, if there's a dark oak forest nearby to this, that should be close to home, unless this is an entirely separate one, right? Oh, this is long. Is there anything? Wait. What is this? Is this an ocean monument? Okay. That's definitely an ocean monument. Alright, cool. Okay. Okay. Definitely an ocean monument. Okay, let's get the fuck away. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Wait. Why is there... What the hell? I'm pretty sure this wasn't here in the other one, right? Definitely not the same one. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine the loot that's in that thing? Flint and steel, protection 1. It's gold though, so what use really is it? Okay, I'm gonna be back when I get home, because this might take quite a while and you guys don't need to see it. So, we have finally made it back to our home, and I've got some of the iron cooking, but we're gonna make this into raw iron ore. So if we just do that really, really quickly, throw that in there, bam, bam, bam. Let's get 2 more furnaces going, I think. Maybe even 3. Lovely. Okay. And then that way we can smelt it much quicker, and eventually have a 6th one just there. So for now, we're just gonna let that cook in the background as we finally, since we have a full stack, get full iron armor. So, as you can see, from all of the diamonds that we had, we now have a few left over, and by a few we have quite a bit, but now we have full diamond armor, which we're now going to put on. Boom. Don't we look snazzy? Okay. So I think what we should do next is upgrade all of our tools, including getting a brand new pickaxe and actually making 2 of them. So that's 2 pickaxes, 1 axe, and 1 shovel. So if we just very quickly get the pickaxes out of the way, boom, get a diamond axe, boom, and get a shovel, just like that. And finally, 1 diamond sword. And that still leaves us with quite a few diamonds left, which is great. Lovely. We love to see that. Okay, so all we have to do now is just finish up the upper layer of our house here, because as you can see, this section still needs a roof. Now you're probably thinking, how are you going to do that? Well, you see, we collected a ton of deep slate, which is probably going to be the main component of our roof. So let's just get on with it. So this is the finished result. I'm not really too fond of this bit here of the roof, but I'm sure for now it will do. I decided to add some logs to the fences, A, because fences are kind of expensive, and B, it gives it a little bit of character. And so therefore I think that it looks quite nice. It's nice and broken up, it's not too uniform, and using birch, I mean, A, I had a bunch of them left over from these little bits for the cows and sheep, but also it breaks it up and adds a bit of contrast, just like how it does inside. But if you can see, our crops are basically ready, and you know what that means. We have to go and harvest it. So, now that we have full diamond gear, including armor and tools, I would say that concludes this episode. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, and possibly even like the video. Bye!